and Chancellor of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Dr. Bhagwat Karad, a distinguished member of Rajya Sabha, former Union Minister, and I am personally very grateful to him for having made it possible for me to be at this function as he took the initiative. Professor Vijay Fulari, Vice Chancellor of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, distinguished members of the faculty, proud parents and awardees. I am extremely pleased to be at this university, and there are two very special reasons. One, the name of the university says it all. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University. And then the city where it is located is also very, very significant. These two things define what we stand for. Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj, the name we got only recently. Belated, delayed, but then reflects changing times. That Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity, is getting back into its groove. It is on way to securing its glory. I therefore feel privileged to be associated with this great occasion, 65th Convocation of this great university. My young friends, those who have got degrees today, the occasion is very special. Convocation will ever be etched in your memory. This is a proud achievement, fruition of your efforts, contribution of your teachers and parents. From here onwards, you will take leap into the larger world. इसको दीक्षांत कहा जाता है, शिक्षांत नहीं है, because learning never stops. All your life you have to keep on learning. While congratulating you, I will make fervent appeal. Always have connect with your alma mater. Henceforth, you are physically leaving the campus, but your emotive connect is perennial as alumni of this great institution. And I can say with confidence that alumni associations of universities are its final strength. And the corpus created by them sustains global institutions, maintains their reputation. I would therefore strongly urge the Vice Chancellor, the distinguished faculty, let us make a beginning. Let every member of the Alumni Association contribute something to the corpus. Fiscal quantum is not relevant at all. Contribution is important because this generates a connect, and that will be your sustenance. I am referring to the alumni, and also will determine the growth trajectory of this great institution. This is also an occasion to take a resolve to be in connect with your colleagues wherever they are. As years will pass by, you will understand the depth and import of being in connect. And I am therefore very sure, based on my experience, you will bear this in mind. My young friends, let me first reflect on the state of the nation. In last decade, Bharat has seen growth, exponential economic rise, phenomenal infrastructural upsurge, deep digitization, technology penetration of unknown scale, globally accoladed. No nation in the world has grown so fast in economy and development in last decade as Bharat has done. The strides we have made in our economy were beyond contemplation few years back. Our jump from 10th or 11th number in global economy status to 5th and on our way to becoming the 3rd in a year or so, ahead of Japan and Germany. This nation, therefore, is full of hope and possibility. India is no longer a nation with potential. It is a nation on the rise. The rise is unstoppable. The rise is incredible. When we look at our landscape, people of this country have tested a toilet in every house, a gas connection in every house, internet connection, electric connection, pipe water is on way, affordable housing is there for those who need it. Road connectivity is there. Infrastructural connectivity is making our life easier. Service delivery has become technologically transactional. Our access to technology, our adaptation to technology is remarkable. Per capita internet consumption of every Indian is more than that of USA and China taken together. And look at the scale, astronomical scale of our digital transactions. We account for more than 50% of global transactions. And these transactions are 4 times 2 years ago of combined transactions of USA, UK, France and Germany. This scale has given one concept. People have tested development. People have believed in performance. People have found there is ease of governance. There is transparency and accountability. And there is buoyant atmosphere of hope and possibility. This, my young friends, makes our nation the most aspirational nation in the world. And when you become aspirational, there is a tendency to get resty. Restlessness can be a problem unless our youth come to know about their enlarging basket of opportunities. If our youth continue to be in the silos, that the only avenue open is government job. If they continue to be in the safe groove, then they'll be missing, which I can say, moon in the sky. Your opportunity basket, policies of the government make available to you enormous opportunities. You only have to have an idea, and government policies will handhold you. Let me give you some illustrations. Startups. have emanated from tier 2 or tier 3 cities. They are not from business family boys and girls. They are from ordinary boys and girls like me and you. And therefore I beseech you to carefully look into the basket of opportunities. From blue economy to space economy, and you know it. Disruptive technologies are offering enormous opportunities along with challenges. Therefore, our youth have bountiful opportunity. It is your time. You are the most important stakeholder in democracy. Our Viksit Bharat is no longer a dream. It is our object. We all are marching towards that object. Some of us will drop on the way on account of age. But those before me, young minds, you will be in driver's seat. You will have to fire on all cylinders, the engine of growth. And I have no doubt, if not before, at 2047, when Bharat celebrates centenary of its independence, India will be a developed nation. Now let me indicate to you, boys and girls, a developed nation status is globally not defined. But if you look around and find the various elements and parameters, the challenge is daunting, but achievable and implementable. We will have to increase our per capita income 8-fold. And time therefore for all of us to move fast, move with commitment. And that commitment requires that we first believe in our nation. Nation has always to be the first. We cannot keep national interest subservient to personal interest, to partisan interest, to commercial interest. Commitment to nationalism is non-negotiable because it is directly connected to our freedom. It has come to us as a consequence of great sacrifice. And therefore I call upon you to make your contributions in a massive way. Now an issue arises. What can individuals do? Well, let me tell you. Individuals define a nation by their discipline, by their decorum, by being good citizens. But let me indicate to begin with Panch Pran. And these Panch Pran, you'll find are based in our civilizational ethos. They are essence, and if I may say nectar, of our civilizational knowledge and worth. And one is, it is very easy if we practice. Practice, we are not practicing. We have to practice, believe, and work day in and day out. First is, social transformation will come when we will have social harmony. Social harmony will define unity in diversity. This will convert our caste, creed, religion, the divisive situations to appear into a force of unity. Let us generate social harmony at all cost. Let us believe in family values. Respect our elders, our parents, our neighbors, our neighborhood. We are a different civilization. By nature, we are not materialistic. We are spiritualistic. we are religious, we are ethical, we are role model to the rest of the world, and that model has been in operation for thousands of years. So please imbibe family values, nurture family values, respect your elders, respect your parents, and that cultural strength will give you stamina to contribute for the nation. A seed of patriotism will automatically blossom. Third, environmental protection. How we know it. Climate change means the planet is cliffhanging. It's existential challenge. धरती माँ के अलावा और स्थान हमारे लिए नहीं है. We are trustees. We have recklessly exploited it. With the result, the danger is looming. Time bomb is ticking. We have to do our bit. Prime Minister has given a call, ek ped maa ke naam. If we do it sincerely, and many are doing, in millions they are doing, it will be a game changer. But let us believe in environmental protection. Every nation can be powerful only if it is Atmanirbhar. And for that we must believe in Swadeshi. Let us be vocal about local. And let me immediately tell you, once we become vocal about local, we will save foreign exchange in billions of dollars because we are importing avoidable items that are made in this country. Now let me give you a word of caution. Maybe some people who import items that are available in this country may be making some money. But in the process, what we are losing? Foreign exchange, job to our people, our entrepreneurs are not blossoming. I therefore firmly believe, and I am sure you all will agree, no amount of fiscal gain can be a premise to bargain our economic nationalism. Believe in it. Then civic duties. Our Constitution has given us fundamental rights. But passage to fundamental rights has to be earned. And that passage is when you perform fundamental duties, when you perform civic duties. Just imagine, in a country like ours, public order is challenged, public property is burnt, people take to agitations where redress lies not on the street, but either in court of law or in theatres of legislature. Time has come for every Indian to assess and audit performance of institutions. Mindset has to be changed. You have to be a very powerful pressure group. You have to ask your public representatives, the bureaucracy, the executive, are you doing your job? Public representatives are elected through a massive exercise. For what? To engage in debate, dialogue, discussion, work policies for your welfare, not to disrupt, not to disturb function. Are they really doing it? If they are not performing their job, well, you have a job cut out for them. Because now you have the power of social media. मेरी दृढ़ मान्यता है कि हमको संकल्प लेना पड़ेगा कि हम सदैव इस बात को याद रखें कि हम भारतीयता हैं, हम भारतीय हैं, भारतीयता हमारी पहचान है, राष्ट्रवाद हमारा धर्म है, राष्ट्रवाद सर्वोपरि है, राष्ट्र विरोधी ताकतें जो हमारे प्रजातांत्रिक मूल्यों पर कुठाराघात करती हैं, जो हमारे संविधान की आत्मा को धूमिल करना चाहती हैं, जो हमारी संस्थाओं को बदनाम करती हैं, तो वो कुठाराघात हमारे मूल आधार पर करती हैं। ऐसी ताकतों के ऊपर हमारा प्रतिघात होना चाहिए। ये हर व्यक्ति का कर्तव्य है। But the prime responsibility lies with the youth because India today in the world has a demographic component of youth which is unrivaled. It is envy of the world. Our DNA of intelligence is very strong. There is no global institution where Indian mind is not functioning. When that is the situation, let us realize our strength. Our strength is not in overlooking the challenges. Our strength is in neutralizing the challenges. Look around. The challenges we are seeing. हमारे भारत में करोड़ों की संख्या में ऐसे लोग रह रहे हैं जिनको यहां रहने का अधिकार नहीं है, और वो रह नहीं रहे हैं। वो किसी न किसी रूप में अपनी आजीविका का सर्जन कर रहे हैं। They are making their livelihood here. They are making demand on our resources, on our education, health sector, housing sector. और अब तो बात आगे बढ़ गई है। They are intervening in our electoral process. हमारी प्रजातांत्रिक व्यवस्था के अंदर वो महत्वपूर्ण अंग बनते जा रहे हैं, निर्णायक अंग बनते जा रहे हैं। हम सबका कर्तव्य है कि हम देश में इस प्रकार की मानसिकता का विस्तार करें, एक ऐसे वातावरण और वायुमंडल का निर्माण करें कि हर भारतीय इस बात के लिए सजग हो जाए। जब दूसरा देश उन लोगों को यहां भेजता है अपने देश के कानून के हिसाब से, और वो लोग कौन हैं? हमारे उन लोगों को भ्रमित कर कर, लालच दिखाकर, लोभ देकर उनको ठक्कर वहां ले गए। कुछ देशों ने पाया गलत है, वापस भेज दिया। परंपरा दशकों से चल रही है, और ये काम हम कब शुरू करेंगे? हर भारतीय के मन में यह प्रश्न आना चाहिए कि हम इसको अति शीघ्र शुरू करें। ये बहुत बड़ी चुनौती हमारे सामने है। एक नई बात और है, हर व्यक्ति का अधिकार है किस धर्म का पालन करे। हर व्यक्ति का अधिकार है मनमर्जी से धर्म अपनाए, और लालच देकर, लोभ देकर, बाई अल्योरमेंट, बाई टेम्पटेशन कन्वर्शन होता है, और उसका उद्देश्य होता है वी विल गेट सुप्रीमेसी बाई चेंजिंग डेमोग्राफी ऑफ द नेशन। इतिहास साक्षी है, दुनिया के कुछ देश उदाहरण हैं। आप मेरे से ज्यादा समझदार हैं, जानकार हैं, पता लगा सकते हैं। देशों का रूप ही मिट गया। वहां जो मेजोरिटी कम्युनिटी थी, वी कैनॉट अलाउ दिस डेमोग्राफिक इन्वेजन। आर ऑर्गेनिक डेमोग्राफिक ग्रोथ is acceptable. But if this is disruptive, it is sinister designed to control, हमारे कान खड़े हो जाने चाहिए। हमारे लिए चिंतन मंथन का विषय है। हमारा दर्शन जो सदियों पुराना है, उसको चुनौती है। हमें विवेकपूर्ण इस तरीके से काम करना पड़ेगा। Boys and girls, there is another challenge. And please read between the lines. See behind the screen. In a systemic manner, in a systematic and systematic. The President is ridiculed. The Prime Minister is ridiculed. My position is ridiculed. Our institutions are tainted. Be it Election Commission or Judiciary. These are activities which are being undertaken by those at their heart national interest is not there. Recently it has been revealed authoritatively that our elections were sought to be doctored, manipulated. ऐसी परिस्थिति में मेरा आग्रह रहेगा हर व्यक्ति से, सजग रहे, सोचे, पर्दाफाश करें. And I appeal to organizations concerned. Time has come to engage into deep investigation, thorough investigation at micro level, expose everyone connected with these sinister designs aimed at destabilizing our nation, trying to manipulate our democracy. I can assure all of you, दुनिया में आज के दिन जितनी संभावनाएं भारत में हैं, किसी भी और देश में नहीं है. पहले कभी नहीं हुआ कि दुनिया की संस्थाएं भारत के बारे में ऐसी अच्छी बातें करें. इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड has reflected India is a favorite destination of investment and opportunity. Let me tell young boys and girls, it is not on account of government jobs. It is on account of opportunities. मेरी आपसे खास विनती होगी और आपकी संस्था से भी. Let our youth come to know उनके लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज कितनी हैं ताकि अपनी आकांक्षाओं को वो पंख दे सकें. Friends, when there are opportunities, when there is growth, when there is prosperity, when we have development which we never expected, you young boys and girls have not seen what we have seen. I have seen a village without electricity, house without toilet, internet was unheard of, connectivity was not there, nothing was there. And now every village house is a good place for work from home. These achievements are not easy in a country of 1.4 billion. When this has happened, the entire ecosystem has created a mechanism that every young boy and girl now can fully exploit his and her potential, can unleash his or her talent and realize his dreams and aspirations. I have therefore no doubt that each one of you will contribute for national welfare. Make your parents proud. Make your teachers proud. Make your alma mater proud. Never please in life have tension. Never have stress. Never fear failure. There is nothing like failure. Failure is a myth. Fear of failure is also a myth. Failure is a step towards success. We have only to realize it in a positive way. Nothing great has been achieved in the first attempt. Some people may call the first attempt failure. Take the most recent example, Chandrayaan 2. It went to the lunar space, but couldn't make the last 2 meters. Chandrayaan 3 did. And therefore believe in success, believe in positivity. जरूर मौके आएंगे, सब कुछ ठीक ठाक होने के बावजूद भी वो सफल कैसे हो गया समझ में नहीं आता. कई बार ऐसा होगा कि मैं सफल क्यों नहीं हुआ समझ में नहीं आता. Take it in stride, because success awaits you. Once again, I wish you the very best. Congratulations to the awardees. Wish you great luck, and I'm sure you'll bear in mind what I've told you. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for the patience.
Thank you, Honorable Vice President.